Thank you once again for making this channel your number one YouTube channel you always watch your videos on. And I also thank you for sharing my videos, recommending it to other people. And all what I will tell you is to keep going, keep watching our videos, and I'll also thank you for that. May God richly bless you and give you whatever you may have lost whilst watching our videos. In this video, you can see there is a plant behind me. Yes, this plant is one of the most powerful plants. Everybody must have it in his or her compound. I always advocate that when you build your house, just leave a little portion. Don't cast, all the remaining, space. Just leave some small portion of the land and plant only this one. Just plant only this one, because this is like your hospital. Okay, how does it feel? You live where your hospital is. You live just near your hospital, because in terms of emergencies, you can quickly, go, or you can quickly depend on the hospital. This will be your hospital anytime you plant it, and it is no other plant than bitter leaf. Bitter leaf. Bitter leaf. No matter how sophisticated the hospital is, can never match the benefit this plant is going to give out. Very, very amazing plant. And in today's video, I am going to talk to you about how you can use this amazing plant to heal yourself from all form of liver disease or liver issue. One of the sickness or one of the disease, which is currently, as we speak, affecting a lot of people, is liver disease and then kidney disease. A lot of people are destroying their kidneys. A lot of people are destroying their livers. I'm saying they are destroying their kidneys or livers in the sense that it is they themselves eating certain food which is eventually affecting the liver and then the kidney. Because anytime we eat, whether we drink or we eat anything, the first point of call for that food is the liver, or it is the liver which will first attend to whatever food you eat. Even if it is just a normal water, as soon as you finish drinking the water, it is the responsibility of the liver to first go and attend to the water. And when it attends to the water, what does it do? It makes sure it takes out all the good nutrients in the water and then discard the bad ones in the water. The same thing applies to food. Any food you eat, the liver will first attend to the food, take out all the goodies from that food, and then discard the bad ones or the unwanted ones in the food. I hope you understand. So the liver is very, very important. Very, very, very important when it comes to, a human anatomy. So anytime the liver begins to go bad, anytime the liver begins to become weak, automatically it is going to affect the whole of the body. That is why liver issues are not something you should play with as a person. There are several types of liver disorders. We have fatty liver, okay, a situation whereby there are a lot of accumulation of fat on the liver, within and around the liver, making the liver to become a bit dilated, a bit enlarged. So we say hepatomegaly. Hepatomegaly is a situation whereby the liver has enlarged a bit, and it is normally caused by fatty liver. The fatty liver too can be caused by alcohol, and it can also be caused by other factors. But mostly what most people normally know is alcohol induced fatty liver. But all fatty liver is fatty liver. It doesn't matter what caused it. It is fatty liver. That is, liver issue number 1. We also have hepatitis B, we have hepatitis C, and then we have hepatitis A. They are all inflammation of the liver. They are all inflammations that normally, affect the liver. And these inflammations are mostly caused by certain viruses. So we have hepatitis B virus, we have hepatitis C virus, and we have hepatitis A virus. They are all caused by certain virus. And what these viruses normally do is that they cause inflammation, they cause destruction of the liver, making the liver to be developing certain scars. And when the liver begins to develop certain, scars, spot of, scars, the liver is designed in such a way that it can heal itself. It can heal its own self. The liver doesn't need any external, mechanism to heal itself. Automatically, internally, the liver itself can heal itself. So at the end of the day, if the liver is able to heal those scars, if the liver is able to heal those inflammations, then the healed place or the healed part will become scar, will become like a scar like this. You see, this is a scar. I got injured about 10 years ago. Yes, 10 years ago. But you can see that the scar is still there. The same thing applies on the liver. So you realize that the liver will be having, spot of scars as a result of those inflammations. And when these spot of scars becomes enormous, covers virtually all the liver, all part of the liver, then automatically the liver becomes hardened. And when the liver begins to become hardened, then we call it cirrhosis of the liver. Cirrhosis of the liver. So it will lead us to, factor number 3 that affects the liver, which is cirrhosis of the liver. And then this cirrhosis of the liver can also lead to what we call ascites. You understand? Ascites. When a liver, get to the cirrhosis level, let me tell you on authority, a very little can be done to save the person's liver. Very, very little. Both orthodox and then herbal. Both orthodox and herbal. Very little can be done to salvage the whole situation. You understand? It's like 50-50. Even if you are using herbal medicine, it's 50-50 when the liver gets to a cirrhosis level. A cirrhosis of the liver means the hardening of the liver. It also means liver failure. The liver has failed. And when the liver fails, that is why you begin to see the person's, tummy, the person's belly will begin to be protruded, will begin to come up as if he or she is pregnant. And when the belly protrudes, it becomes also very hard. It becomes very, very hard, because at that material moment, anything he or she will eat will never digest. Anything he or she will eat will be indigestible, will not digest. So eventually you realize that there is going to be some sort of putrefactions, indigestion, putrefactions, and all that in the liver and in the tummy, leading the tummy to become very, very fat. And then the urine of the person too will become very dark, like that of, dark brown. When the urine begin to appear dark brown, it means it has escalated from the cirrhosis level, and it is now getting to the ascites, meaning the liver is now shedding off. The liver is now shedding off. The liver is now shedding off. And mostly by the time it gets to the ascites stage, the person had already gone. You understand? So that is why it is important that when you see this video, please don't play with it. Kindly, watch the video, share the video to your friends and family and people around you so that they can also benefit from it. So the moment you go to the hospital, you go to the lab and you are diagnosed of any, disease, early, liver disease, early one, maybe you've gone to the hospital, they diagnose you that you have, a fatty liver, but it hasn't gotten to any serious stage. Please go look for this plant. Go and look for bitter leaf. Can you zoom it for them to see? Yes. Go and look for bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is the friend for the liver. If you are looking for any plant which is so friendly, to the liver, it is this. Don't let anyone deceive you and tell you that bitter leaf, because it is bitter, it is not good for the liver. That person is your enemy. That person eventually is telling God that, excuse my language, God doesn't know what he is doing. Yes, if you are sitting here watching me and you think that any herbal medicine which is bitter will affect your liver, you are automatically telling God that God doesn't know what he is doing. Yes, you are insulting God. Because God in his own mind, God in his own wisdom created this and stated in his good books that we should eat the fruit of the plant and use the leaf for our healing, because the herbs are for the healing of the nation. And you sitting me, because you have gone to spend about 8 years of your time reading books, you come here and tell me that this thing God created will destroy your liver. Are you okay? Are you normal, my friend? My friend who have gone to read books for 8 good years. You have gone somewhere to read books for 8 years. All you learn from the book is that God doesn't know what he is doing because he created this. So please, don't let anyone deceive you. They are your enemy. If you are looking for something that will help your liver to come back to its normal, this thing, it is bitter leaf. Right away, you just come pick plenty of the leaves. You have 2 options. Either you dry them, you pick plenty, you dry them in your room for some days. After that, you make powder of them and start making tea of it. Or you can just get the fresh ones like this, wash them nicely with salt water, blend them, and then squeeze out the juice. Blend them with an amount of water, squeeze out the juice, and be drinking the juice. 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, 1 cup in the evening. And then you must stop eating too much oily food. You avoid eating too much red meat, eggs, milk, sugar, you understand, and all that. If you are someone who takes in alcohol, you stop alcohol completely. Stop taking alcohol, because alcohol will destroy your liver. It is rather alcohol which destroys the liver. Instead of you to waste your resources, channel all your resources in campaigning against the intake of alcohol, you are rather channeling all the effort in destroying this thing God Almighty have created. Are you people normal? So let us be careful, be warned. Okay, the fact that you have read books for 8 years somewhere doesn't necessarily mean you are the epitome of wisdom. Some people haven't stepped, or haven't seen any 4 corners of any school before. But when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to knowledge, you people are nowhere near them. So you people should be careful and be humble yourself. All right, thank you very much. And I believe you people have understood. So please, don't let anybody deceive you. Just make sure you consume a lot of bitter leaf, Vernonia amygdalina. It is the friend for the liver. If a lot of people have concentrated on using this leaf, I don't think all these liver issues today, someone is seeking for, you know, money to go for liver transplant. Tomorrow, someone is seeking for money to go for liver treatment. Liver issues there, liver issues here would have all stopped if we had channeled all our effort in what? In consuming this powerful leaf. Okay, so that is that. Thank you very much. Forgive me if I'm being a bit emotional. The lies on the internet is too many, so some of us will have to come up and then speak against it. It is quite unfortunate this life-saving video will never see the light of 10,000 views. That is my saddest part of this whole thing I'm doing. This important video will never see, you know, the light of 10,000 views. The best this video would have done or would do, I'm prophesying, even though I haven't posted this video yet, but I'm prophesying that this video will even struggle to get 1K view. Yes, this video will struggle to even get 1K views. But under normal circumstance, some of these videos should have gotten at least 1 million views, because it is the video for the masses. It is the video for everybody. But unfortunately, like I said, even 1K will become difficult. But hey, that is also not to say that we are going to stop. We have been chosen by God, we have been called by Him, and we have been given a mandate, and the mandate is to serve mankind, and that is what we are doing. So we are not going to stop, whether rain or shine. If you like, share the video. Thank you. If you don't like, don't share it. No problem, but we will still keep on shooting the videos. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share to your friends and family, and above all, if you have any suggestion, let us know in the comment area. I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.